Hey everyone, welcome back to my latest KVK video. But before I get into this insane KVK video where I take 2 rallies and a billion solos on my solo trap, I want to tell you guys about the 10k gems giveaway I will be doing on every single video. If you guys missed the 2 million gems giveaway, I just finished that campaign. It was such a success. I'm probably going to do it again, so keep an eye out for the next 2 million gems or giveaway. I'm going to be doing maybe an account giveaway or a console or something like that, something exciting. But this video, I'm doing a 10k gems giveaway. All you got to do to join the 10k gems giveaway is hit the thumbs up, hit the like button. As long as these videos keep getting the likes, I'll keep doing the gems giveaway. Hit the thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't, and then comment down below, what would you do with 2 million gems if you were given that today? Just think about what you want. Do you want jewels? Do you want speed ups? Do you want to finish your level 25 pay-to-play buildings with the cuffs and stuff like that? Just let me know down below what you do with that. Hit the thumbs up and comment down below and subscribe, and that's all you got to do to join the 10k gems giveaway. Anyways, let's get into this video. Hey, so I hope you guys are ready. There's going to be so many attacks in this KVK video. The first one I'm going to be starting off with me doing the 1000 IQ trap. BTA AEM something is going to be the first one. He has really good infantry gear. He is going in tier 4, tier 5. I don't think I switched in time there, but that one probably did quite a bit of damage. He did full counter on me, and I don't have my leader. He did 598,000, so quite big damage. Obviously, you saw the previous video where I get hit by Chips. This guy's not quite as strong as Chips. Obviously, Chips has like 133 castle stars with Mythic Champ and all that. But this guy does have really good infantry gear. You can see he did almost 600,000. He was almost able to fill my infirmaries on this big solo trap. Again, this solo trap is set up like a rain rally trap. So I call it a solo trap because I solo trap on it, but it can take rallies, and you will get to see that today. It does take 2 rallies. So the first one here is just going to be a solo, full countered solo hit without my leader. It is set up huge right now. I got lots of troops. This was actually the setup I did after I got gangbanged by like that sneaky Tashi one, where I actually had to shield the gangbang. I was like, oh, I didn't have enough troops, so I built more. And then this happened in this KVK, and you probably saw the starting clip where I took you saw like all the leaders I had. You'll get to see that one. I took a huge gangbang without my leader. I might have already done a video on this, but this is what kind of led up to that situation. So we'll start with this anyway. So I'm like, is this guy gonna rally? So I'm like, yep, he's gonna rally. So I'm like, okay, the guy almost had the same name as the other guy, so I'm not sure if this is that guy's alt, but he's gonna be doing the rally here. So I saw his gear, I'm like, as long as he's not hiding really good gear, this is the type of rally I want to take, because normally you do not want to take rallies on your solo trap, at least if you don't have reigns. If you have reigns like this in this account, it's totally fine, but if you don't have reigns, sometimes the rally leads can be a little strong, so you gotta watch out. So if the rally lead is over like 900%, that's with like 3 mythic cups or something like that, or you see they have mythic champ, or they have like 50 castle stars. Those are not the rally leads you want to try to take rallies from. This is the rally lead you want to, and we'll see how well he does. Yeah, so I was kind of checking out, is it going to be a full rally? Because I was like, who's in their guild and all that. And I was really surprised this is the guy who showed up, because you saw the first guy who hit me. I would not take his rally. Like, that would be horrible. So someone's sending 1 troop. I think they're just starting to spam here. I don't even think they filled this rally, so I was just like, okay, I don't have to really do much against this rally. Like, there was a bunch of people joined, but again, this rally lead is not crazy good or anything like that, so they're starting the troop span. I'm just going to hit the heal button right as the coalition comes in, and all I got to worry about is if I put my gear on. Here you go. Put the trap gear on. Let's see what they're sending, because that's the most, or least, actually, I didn't even see what they said. It didn't really matter at that point, because I was like, I saw the guy's gear, I'm like, whatever, it doesn't matter if I was countering that one, as long as that guy wasn't hiding like Mythic Champ. But with his castle stars, usually that's not the case. You can see they sent a 2.1 million rally and did 81k to me. So I'm like, oh, I wasn't expecting that little damage. Like, I thought it was a fake rally when it hit, because I'm like, I didn't even see my might drop. I'm like, whoa, what is going on there? But yeah, he did 81k with a 2.1 mil rally, so I was feeling really good about this one for sure. But again, I knew the guy wasn't like super strong or anything like that, so I wasn't worried for this rally at all. The only thing I was worried about was, like I said, he was hiding some sort of crazy gear behind that, and that's his fake gear, because that's something I would do if I was a rally lead. That's something I did with Sugar Lame's account. You can see his gear here, yeah. So his gear is worse than my Rally Trap's gear, so that does say a lot there. I have no familiars. Oh, jeez, he sent full cav, no fodder whatsoever. Full tier 4 cav into my range, and again, my range is the strongest part when I'm not taking reins. If I'm taking reins, I usually want to sit in infantry, but since I'm not taking reins, I sit in range just because it's the strongest phalanx other than that, because, oh, I did get reinforcements for this rally too. So I did get reins. I took range. I think I knew he was sending cav. I'm not sure why I knew that, but anyways, I knew he was sending cav apparently, and I took range reins because usually I'd be sitting in what's called infantry with infantry reins. So for what, I can't remember why I took range, because that's not what I usually take in this this trap. Like I said, I'm an infantry range trap. I usually take infantry, but for whatever reason, I knew he was going range, so I took range. So anyways, let's skip on to the next one. I'm not done yet in this KVK. There's gonna be tons more hits to come. This one's gonna be, let's say, oh, it's just it's a farming march. He thought I was an empty castle. Went in for the farming march as my leader's coming back. I currently only have 210 million kills at this point. Obviously, I started way less because I took the rally before this. But yeah, so anyways, he's going to be going in for a second attack here. It's going to be tier 2, tier 4. So he's upping the ante here again. This is free KVK points for me. I'm loving it. This is the best way to get KVK points anyways, because even those tier 2 ones are giving you a ton of points, especially if it's the double points. Obviously, this is not. I think this was the KVK with double points, but obviously this was not in the double points kingdom. This wasn't even the one where I was attacking. So anyways, they're going to go in for another attack. So another guy ported next to me. This is going to be XVX Wolf AK-74M. He's going to go in with a random attack as well, just to see what I have. So they've tested me 3 or 4 times now. I mean, the first one wasn't really a test. They just thought I was an empty castle, sent some tier 2 at me. The second one, he sent tier 2, tier 4 to break down my wall. This one, he sent tier 2 range, but 300k with no heroes or anything like that. So I'm not sure what they're trying to accomplish at this point. And then they started the rally. So I wasn't 100% sure about this, but I did get reins from my guild here, so shout out to TS, because I was in TS at the time. I'm not even sure if TS is a guild right now, so they have kind of moved around. So again, you probably saw in the previous video where I met a bunch of TS people and I knew them. This was it, so they're going to be going in. Here comes the rally. The rally has hit me right now, so I'll take a look and see how much damage it did. Again, I didn't drop very much. I saw I dropped about 3 million might, so I knew the rally didn't do too much. I'm going to switch back to my other gear, but yeah, they probably saw that. It was pretty slow. I'm not used to switching back my gear. That's the problem. I don't even use my gear half the time, so yeah, you see, he sent a full rally, but unfortunately for them, they sent tier 2, tier 4. It wasn't even enough to cover a lot of their tier 4, because a lot of their tier 4 still ended up dying, but they ended up doing 200k. But that rally did do more damage than the previous rally where they didn't send fodder at all. They sent pure cav into my range. But again, this leader was a little bit better. You can see he has a proper setup. It's not like purple gear. It's gold and mythic, so a little bit better. But yeah, it wasn't a full tier 4 rally either. It was a tier 2, tier 2, tier 4 rally. Again, I think they thought I was an empty castle, and they're just kind of going in, so they thought they could just hide their tier 4 behind their tier 2 and just take some tier 2 losses while they zero me or whatever it is. But yeah, obviously I was not empty, and they ended up just losing a bunch of tier 4 as well, and I capped their leader. So here we go. There is 3 people around me, so I thought there was actually going to be a gangbang going on here. Maybe they knew what was going on. Maybe they knew I was a trap, and they're going to go in for the gangbang here. So I ended up pulling a bunch of resources out for this, because yeah, this looked like your gangbang, but it was actually just a rally. So I was like, I was like, dang it, I was for sure thought this was going to be one of those gangbangs. Again, they did go in for a tester attack just to see I was empty or not. But yeah, so I was like, I was disappointed. I was like, damn it. Again, I'm not in a guild at this point, so they have a rally set on me, but I knew the rally was set on me because they poured next to me and set the rally. If they'd set the rally like off screen, I wouldn't have known it, but since they poured next missed me, it wasn't a big deal. So here you go. Here's going to be another one. This is going to be an infantry blast into me here. Boom, here comes the infantry blast. And boom, I caught his leader. So this is XRX XRX. So this is the guy who started the massive gangbang on me. So what happened here was, this was a little bit later in KVK. I ended up capping this guy's leader, and then I kept it for a while. I think I went offline because they took so long to gangbang. Yeah, again, this one did set me up for the amazing gangbang that I got. But yeah, he was pretty strong as well. So he's from the XRX guild. So XIX was also here, and their allies, which was actually in my kingdom, so which is funny. And you get to see that very soon. They're not quite done yet. I'm not sure why they're going in for a siege attack after. I mean, they ended up losing their leader with a full tier, not a full tier 5, with the tier 5, tier 4 blast. They ended up sending a siege blast after this. I guess they might have thought it was a wall trap. I'm not 100% sure what the siege attack was for, but yeah, so they lost their leader there. They do have really good gear, full mythic there, but yeah, so he ended up losing his leader. My leader's still walking back. He hit me a third time here. This was 360, I think it was cab, but tier 2, so I don't understand these next two attacks. Like, after you send your leader with a full march in tier 5, I'm not sure what the tester attacks are for unless you're trying to get my front line, but he didn't redo that. So anyways, right after that, I went offline and got online to this. So I was like, oh my god, I was like, there's like 38 reports here, and I'm like down to 200 mil might. So I dropped like 30 mil might. I'm like, oh my god, what is going on? And I didn't realize what was going on at the time. But again, I did get on the heal just in time. But yeah, I lost like my whole front line basically. I still have all my tier 4, which is fine. So I can still cap people at the tier 4, but I almost lost my whole front line and a little bit of my back line from the tier 5 familiars. Again, the Sanctuary did save a lot of it, so I was like, okay, I'm only down like 1 million troops at this point. Not the biggest deal, but yeah, it did scare me. So I was like, oh my god. But yeah, unfortunately for them, they literally used all the rally leads to gangbang me. So I have like 30 of the rally leads at this point, and they ended up just like pretty much just giving up after that. I had NPS here, Wolf Basil's in there, what was his name? Nash is in there too, who's over 1,000% attack. So you might have seen this clip before. Again, I put it in a different video right when it happened, and this is me just coming to it right now in my my saved ones. So I am going chronologically here usually, except if I get a crazy one like this. Sometimes I throw it ahead of time, but this is kind of the background behind that. Like, the whole KVK was really good, and then it led up to this massive gangbang. I hadn't posted any of the KVK yet, just this massive gangbang. So you might have seen this part, but yeah, this was, yeah, Nash was the one here. He did about 700k again. This was me without, this was me in construction gear, by the way. So I took this whole gangbang offline in my construction gear. So that's why I love this setup, is like, you don't need your leader or anything like that. You don't need to be a pay-to-play player. You could be the biggest free-to-play player ever, have the worst gear possible, and still cap the biggest titans on solo attacks. So that's why this setup is so fun. But so if you're a solo trap and you're like, oh, I can't seem to get the other solo traps to work against titans, they seem to burn me or walk back or do too much damage, this is the setup you should be using, and just get better at baiting, because if you could bait people to do it on a bigger account, you don't need to be 150 mil. You can be 230 mil and still bait people into hitting you. Like, look at this. I mean, I baited so many this KVK at sitting at 230 mil might, and I have like 200 mil kills at the time too. So anyway, so this is going to be the end of the video. Again, if you want to join the 10k gems giveaway or any giveaway, like the video, comment, and subscribe, and then you have a chance to win 10k gems. If you like this video in particular, let me know as well. So anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the video today, and I'll see you guys tomorrow in the next one.